Well, hey there, and welcome back to Color Me Kris with me, Kris Michaels. Today, I want to share with you some pencils that I found on the internet. Well, I saw them on a channel called the Arty Crafter, and I wanted to see if these were available here in America, and they are. And I think they are, well, you're going to have to watch the video to find out. So if you want to see if these are the perfect oil-based, and I mean economical pencils for you, stick around.
When the world seems gray in the news today, creativity can feel like bliss. Come brighten your day in a colorful way. It's time for Color Me Kris.
Okay, so I kind of had to already start to unpackage it because over here, my address was on it. So I cut this shiny paper up. But let me finish opening it, and then we'll take a look at these, I hope, really fabulous pencils. Okay, I'm new to the Arty Crafter's channel, but I'm glad I found her because she seems like a really awesome person. And her information will be down below in the description if you'd like to check out her channel, and I highly recommend you do. But she got these in the UK for £20, I think she said they were. And when you see everything you get, you're going to be impressed. So I thought, well, if we have it here in America, it's going to be like $50 or $60. It was not. It was, I think, $23, and then it had a coupon for a couple of dollars off on Amazon. I'll have that linked down below. I don't know if the coupon's still there, but I'll have the link down below in the description of this video. If you click the link to buy this, or any of the things that I go to the trouble of putting links for, I get maybe 3 cents, to be honest with you, but you know, it can add up. It's not going to cost you any more. It's just an affiliated link. So it helps me, if you do get something, to use the links down below. But if you don't want to, you know, what am I going to do? But anyway, when you see all the stuff that you get in this, I think you'll agree that $23 is a fabulous price. Now, there's 120 pencils. They're oil-based, which is my favorite. And then there's a pencil extender, 3-color scrapbooks, pencil sharpener, but I have my own, and a coloring book, an actual coloring book. So, soft core, extra smooth, easy coverage. This is the box for the people that like to look at the boxes. This is the back. Nothing spectacular, or I would show it off. But let's go ahead and get in these. And then I'm going to give it a little try and see if I like them or not. Okay. Box is open. Here is the coloring book. Let me move this to the side. I think this is, yeah, coloring book. And that's a nice size coloring book. Hopefully it's not glaring. It's a nice size coloring book. It's a 6.5 by 9.5. It's 120 GSM, which I know is good. Let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. If I can get it open, which I can never get things open. I so have problems getting things open, but I did it. Now, can I get it out? Can I? I did it. Oh my gosh. It's upside down. All right, so let's take a quick gander. These are nice. I mean, the paper's excellent. If you like flowers, and I do, so I'm not going to show all of it, but I just want you to get an idea. This is not easy to function, but look at that. That's really nice artwork. I'm really impressed with it. So, so you get that, and there's 20 pages, and then the next thing you get. I've actually forgotten everything you get. You actually get a sketchbook, 30 white and 10 craft and 10 black, 50 pages. let's get this one open now. So you can actually do your own drawings and then color them. Pretty cool, if you ask me. It's spiral. It's a flip. So come on, that's pretty nice. And here you go. Pages. Tooth. So much tooth. Okay. Don't see. Okay, then this is the other paper. I thought this was the back. And then we get to the black pages. So there you go. So there. Awesome. So back. Okay. That's nice. I wish I could draw like that. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. Then we have a swatch chart, which I think could be a little bigger because this is a big box. It could be a little bigger. I hate small swatch charts, but you can always print it if you want and make it bigger. And it has the names and the numbers, and hopefully those are on the pens. Good Lord. Pencils. And it's okay paper. And then here we go. This is the surprising thing. If I can get it out. You actually get a case. That's right. You get a case, a zipper case. And it says, inspire your best. For Candy is the company that makes them. Now, folks, you know if you've made any purchases for cases for your pencils, these are usually $20. If you're lucky, 15, especially for 120. So it's worth it just for the case, if you ask me. Nice zipper. It's got a nice, oh gosh, I really like this. I always put things like this on it so I can grab them, but this already has it. So I'm already in love with this, but let's hope the pencils are nice. I have not used them, so I don't know. It has a handle if you want to take it out. These are the pencils. Let me show them to you first. Can I get them all on screen? Kind of. Let me get rid of this box. All right, can I get them on screen? Not really. But it unfolds. We have pencils here. Here is the extender. And this is a nice extender. There's some really cheap ones out there. This is metal. And it's quite nice, and it has their name on it. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully I'm focusing, or you can see it. It might be just too shiny. But you get that. And what that's for, do I have one already put together? I do. It's not from this kit, but just to show you. When your pencils get really short, you can do this and extend them. But what's nice is these are thicker, and this one is too. It's the same kind, just a different color. I bought this one myself a long time. By the way, I paid for this. It's not a sponsor, not a gift. Paid for it myself. But anyway, when your pencils are like really short, you can put them in and you tighten it and it extends. But it's also nice. You can put longer ones in. If you need a barrel that's a little thicker, because you have arthritis or hand problems, pain, it makes it nicer. And this is a nice grip because it's got texture. So even bigger pencils you can do this with, but it's especially good when your pencil gets sharpened all the way down and you're trying to color with it. You know, you want your pencil to last as long as possible. Okay, so that's that. So here's some colors. We have our reds and some pinks. They're kind of mixed up. I will reorganize this if I keep it, but I'm probably going to because just the case alone. And then we have our purples and our greens, more greens. I call these ocean watercolors. And then we have these leading up to the browns. And then if you fold it over, we have these colors. And you fold that one over, you have these colors. It does have white. It does have silver. And so let's pick a color. Let's what do I want to pick? Let's pick this brown so we can take a look at the pencil. And it says, if I can read it, because it's white and then they put silver. Oil colored pencil, and it has the number. Says for Candies, but it does not have the name of the color. But I'm hoping you can see that. I'm hoping I'm in focus. My new three Insta 360 is pretty good, but I still have to kind of do this properly. Hopefully you can see it. But if you need the names are actually on the swatch. Yeah, I think it still could be on here, but you know. All right, let's see if I even like. Oh, hey, I didn't see this. You also get a sharpener. Mm. Eh. I'm sure it's a perfectly good sharpener. Nah. I mean, I'm not bitching because you get enough in here. But I use this sharpener, uh, and I love this sharpener. It's fabulous. You put the pencil in, it takes it in, it sharpens it, and it spits it out. I've had no problems with this one. I have had problems in the past with others where they just literally ate my whole entire pencil. I was not happy. It was a Derwent. Yeah, the expensive kind. And you have a dial, which I'm not sure if it really does what it's supposed to. And I keep it on 4 or 5. It's good for soft core pencils. And this is a Dell something. Deli? I'll just say Deli. You know what? I'll have it down below in the description if you're looking for one. This one is just excellent. I really do like it. Again, I paid for it. It's not sponsored. Okay, so let's see. I'm so impressed with this case, and it's a pretty color. I'll do it on the back of this card. All right, here we go. They're kind of thin. I like a thicker pencil, but I'm used to using markers because you know me, I'm a marker person. So, but let's go ahead and, oh. Oh. She liked them when she colored with them, and she did a fabulous color. I'll have a link. Click the eye and go right to her review of these. This is like butter. Butter, I tell you, butter. I'm impressed. So let's do really heavy. Oh my God, it's like butter. And then I'm going to lighten up. I have a heavy hand, so lightening up is difficult for me. I have to start taking smaller strokes. So that's really good. That cover is excellent. It could just be this paper. We're going to try it on different paper. So let's try it on the sketch paper they sent. I hate wasting a page, so I'll do that. Maybe I'll make something with it later. You can see the tooth that's in the paper because that's the white. And of course you'd want to varnish it to get rid of the white. I could do that now. Why not? Yeah, that's excellent. That's really, I have very expensive oil pencils, and I'm starting to think that this is just as good, to be honest with you. Okay, let's go into the coloring book. Oh, can I find something to color? Oh, I don't want to. I'm gonna go ahead and bend this because I already know I'm keeping these pencils. Okay, I'll just do the stem here. That's nice. It goes down really nice. And then if you use the sharper edge, you can put even more coloring down. Okay. If I wanted to really focus on it, I could do that better. Let me get a different pencil, and let's go for a yellow. Let's go for a yellow and put that on the flowers. Now I should look up the flower and do the color that it's supposed to be, but I'm just gonna do it this way. So, because we're just doing a demo at this point, but I'm going to actually do some real coloring with these so I can give you an honest, although I'm really liking these so far. Oh my gosh, these are nice. I'm impressed. And it could just be the paper of the coloring book. But let me get a different one so I can do some shading and see how it blends. I know hers blended very nicely, but watch me mess this all completely up. Now remember, oil-based pencils you layer, wax-based pencils you blend. So I'm layering here. Hopefully you can see the layering that's happening. And then I'll put a little bit of dark up here. But I want to take my time with these pencils and color something. Maybe I'll finish coloring this. Yes, those are nice. I'm impressed. Sorry for the noise. I'm impressed. I'm going to do this and then I'm going to bring it up so you can see it closer. Golly. And again, this was for, now of course, Amazon fluctuates, as you know, but $23, I think it was. And it was 20 pounds, I believe it was, in the UK. There you go. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm impressed. I don't think these would be open stock, but you'd have to check them out. I don't know the company until now, which is the 4 Candies. But I'm impressed. But you know what? Let me grab one of my normal coloring books just to see. I have one here. One right here, actually. How they work in those. Just to make sure it's not just that they're. Let's do this. Their coloring book has magically treated paper, and that's why it's working so well. And then you try to use a coloring book you have, and it doesn't work so well. Now, I'm kidding about it being magically treated, but I have, Lord, I have bought things before, and then I would use them in a different coloring book, and they weren't so great. Okay, so let's try here. Yeah, that's just as good. And then I'm going to put this with it to give it some highlight here. Again, layering. My eyes are blurry today, so forgive me if I'm going outside of the line. I must have had too much sugar. And if I have too much sugar, my eyes get blurry. But I thought I had a sensible breakfast. But apparently I did not. Okay. Figured this would be good because, you know, lightning bolts. Okay, yeah, that's great. Let's get something with a little more color, though. Did I mess up? Maybe the smudge. Nope, that's printing. Okay, let me see. What color? Let's go with a green so that we can do the leaves. I'm gonna go with this green. Oh, what the hell? This green. Okay, got 2 greens here. I go with the lighter green first. It's not my favorite leaf, though, to be honest with you. Let's go to a different one. Okay. All right. We'll go with this one. No one. This is. You're going to annoy me, aren't you? Just put you. No, I won't. Okay, hold on. All right. There we go. That'll fix that. All right. Let's do some coloring. Are you in view? Okay. Yeah, looks like you are on the computer. Now, like I say, I'm just doing this as a quick. Yes. Yes. I like it. I'll do this on the inside. These are really like butter. And guys, you know me. If I didn't like these, I'd say so. And I'm not even saying that they're good for $20. Yeah, they're good for $23. No, these are good. I don't know who this company is, but I'm impressed. I am really, truly impressed with how nice these are. And then they just charge a low price for it. Makes you wonder why we buy really expensive pencils and other products when someone can do these for such a good price. But what I wanted to show these was I know a lot of people are on a strict budget now because, you know, the economy and stuff. Not doing good. And so I thought, you know, for $23 or whatever you can get it on Amazon, you not only get the pencils, you get this really nice case. It's well made, I can tell. I have a lot of cases. And all this other stuff with it. You can't beat that. Okay. Can you see that? Am I holding it up good? I hope so. There. I'm impressed. I truly am impressed with these. I was thinking, okay, well, maybe the UK version will be nice. And then the American version, one, I thought would be a lot more money. And then two, it might be a crappier product because things change. I mean, look at paper. You can get a coloring book in the UK and it has this wonderful paper, just fabulous. And then you get it here in the US and it's like shit. It's just awful. It's like tissue paper. So I wasn't sure about these, and that's why I wanted to get them and try them out so that you could see that you can get them here in America. And they're just as good as what she showed in her video, and I'm so glad. And she did a beautiful coloring. You have to check it out. So I'm gonna go do some coloring, and then I'm going to come back after I've done the coloring. May not be today, it might be tomorrow, who knows? But I'll be back. For you, it's going to be 2 or 3 seconds. For me, it might be a day or so. I'm going to do some coloring. I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on these delicious, I'll say, because you know they're called candy, pencils. Okay, I'll be right back for you. Okay, so there you are. It is completed. Although I think I'm going to give it a dark background. I just don't know if I want to do it with pencil or marker. But the pencils I thought were fantastic. They were very easy to use. They were like butter. They covered, they layered, they did everything I wanted them to do. Well, they did everything that I wanted an expensive pencil to do. And these are not expensive, so it's pretty cool. So if you're interested in getting a very economical, good, maybe even excellent oil pencil set that comes with the case and everything else, I highly recommend these. And again, not a sponsor, don't even know who these people are, but I highly recommend these because they're fabulous. So again, thank you, Artie Crafter, for even posting these, because that's how I heard about them. And I wanted to see if we had these in America at a good price. We absolutely do. If you're on a tight budget or any budget at all, these are perfect as far as I'm concerned, because you get the case, you get the book, you get a whole bunch of stuff, and I highly recommend it. And I'm so glad that someone came out with really not just decent but really good pencils for people who can't afford or just don't want to pay the high price of the expensive pencils. And I'm telling you, I feel these are just as good. I have to be totally honest. I really do. And the proof is in the pudding, as they say. Sorry for the glare. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped. All this is linked down below in the description if you want to click on it to get to it easier. And, you know, I'd love to see any colorings you do with these if you buy them. So, as I always say, until next time, stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy, stay happy, stay tuned.